What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 49 of my Total Warhammer II modded Mazdamundi campaign. So we begin this episode of where we left off last time, which is an ambush by Malagor the Dark Omen as Karitral's ogre army moved in to take out his only settlement. Although the settlement doesn't really matter because he's a horde, but nonetheless. So clearly the campaign is, while is nearing the end, there's clearly a lot of good battles still to be fought. We just had a great battle with Moff Cattell. We've had a great battle with Gorok, and a great battle with Tehenowin, and now it looks like it's Karitral's turn, or at least it could be Karitral's turn, depending on what Malagor has in his army. We are, after all, also near the garrison and the stack that was guarding the settlement, plus Malagor's stack, which I assume is a full stack, and he's level 34 as well. So this should be a damn time battle result. Looks like it'll be a Pyrrhic victory, but we'll see just to what degree it is. Ooh, and it seems we have some sort of leadership reduction. 52 is actually, well, the Temple Guard are fine, but 52 is fairly low for the, 48 for the regular ogres. Well, that's not great. Interesting. All right, let's get to it. Immediate cinematic battle. Obviously, we're not going to auto-resolve because it's a Pyrrhic victory, and that means it should be a fun fight, and half our ogres will die if we try, so get to it. Alrighty, here we go, getting ambushed by Malagor. Now, in theory, being ambushed is a bad thing. In theory. In practice, it really depends on the type of army you have. When it comes to a bunch of Temple Guard and ogres, to be honest, getting ambushed is kind of like getting a free Vanguard deployment for your army, as if Vlad was leading the army. Sure, they're turned sideways a little bit, but this is really just bringing the ogres' meals a little bit closer to them. Plus, we were looking for a nice battle for Karitral anyway. So immediately we have this gigantic pile of ogres moving in. The Mournfang cavalry are going to charge the Bulgors and the Jabberslays. Mournfangs are very, very good, as I've been noticing, at targeting larger units, because the larger units have a bad tendency to have very low defensive values. Like even the Gorgon, for example, which is an anti-large specialist, is only 36 melee attack. So while they do have high melee defense, rather, while they do have the high attack values, they get surrounded and ripped apart by the Mournfangs. You would have thought that the Mournfangs would be better against infantry units and just breaking through them, and wow, look at that debuff from the Enfeebling Foe upgraded. 25 melee attack, 1 melee defense. I never noticed that. But at least we get watch some nice Jabberslay animations. Just fall over there, Jabberslay. Anyway, as I was saying, the entire army is here, and this is a bad idea for several reasons. The first of which, other than the whole Vanguard thing, is the fact that the enemy reinforcing armies are coming in on this side of the field. It essentially forces the enemy army to fight all of our stronger units in this location before their reinforcing army gets here. That's just not a good idea for them. Malagor is also right in the midst of our troops, and we're going to charge both of our Skink Chiefs and our Soroskar veteran at them. Vile Entropy, depletes ammunition. Oh, I didn't realize that it had depleted ammunition. That's kind of annoying. I was wondering where your ammunition went when I was playing this. I hadn't noticed, but now that we get to slow down and watch this, I completely forgot that Vile Entropy does that. That's kind of a cool use of it, actually. Huh. Yeah, alright, I gotta remember that next time I next time I play the Beastmen and have access to the spell. Nice. Anyway, Malagor being charged once again, not such a great thing, and I don't believe Malagor has an incredibly high melee defense. I mean, it's pretty. What is it? Wait, hey, slow down. What the hell are you doing again? I'm just trying to figure this out. Okay, it really doesn't want to take a look at Malagor. I guess the model is too big. There we go. Yeah, he's got 67 melee defense, but his HP is incredibly low. Plus, I did immediately use an upgraded Arcane on Forging on him, so taking out all his armor, taking out all his resistances, he's got 4 frickin' armor. So a couple hits there, and he's at half HP, plus the extra damage being dealt by the the Arcane Unforging. It's a pretty decent spell for sniping lords and single target units like Jabberslights and stuff, well, at least stuff that doesn't have super high magic resistance, so pretty damn good. And I mean, look at this, the ogres have already ripped apart the Bulgors and have taken like no damage themselves. I mean, that does make sense just by the sheer volume of ogres that we have here, but they can also break through the line. They're breaking apart this Tuskor Chariot as well, and then they can head out and take out the Cygor and specialize against the Gorgons and all that sort of stuff. In the meantime, Mr. Malagor, he had the bright idea to ambush us, but really, he just ambushed himself. It's like real life. Let's speed this back up. He's dying somewhere in there. I can't even spot him. He's somewhere. Can't spot those wings of his. Oh yeah, oh no, down he goes. Just like that. No getting out for Malagor. Poor guy. He thought because he had the Gorgons and the Jabberslights that this would go well. And actually, it's a pretty decent combination with the Jabberslights. They have that anti-leadership aura, don't they? Oh, and our leadership is back up. And I think Malagor has anti-leadership stuff as well. Or was that just the Regiment of Renowned Jabberslights? I don't remember. I feel like seeing this freaking horror coming at you is probably going to freak you out a little bit, regardless of the causes fear and terror. Acceleration, Poison, Aura of oh, was I thinking of Aura of Madness? Well, that's just damage. Ah, there, wait. No, that's Vigor. Monster Presence is +5 leadership. Okay, I guess I was thinking of Aura of Madness and the damage it deals. It just sounds like it should probably lower your leadership, or it could be a Regiment of Renown thing. I no longer remember. But anyway, now we're targeting the Jabberslights with our Slann Mage Priest as well as our heroes here, and it's basically off the field already. In the background, we have a Gorgon surrounded by Temple Guard, and I decided to have the Temple Guard surrounded because I was fearing that the Man-Eaters might get a little bit hurt. Over here in the background, we also had the Cygor applying or chucking those rocks at our Temple Guard, but as I said, the Mournfangs are very good at this sort of thing. The Cygor in general is not particularly good at defending itself, and the Ogres can absolutely surround him and kill him very quickly. Yeah, see, in like, what was that, 5 seconds maybe? He went down to about half HP. We also have our Man-Eaters up on the hill, providing some fire support on the high ground, although thus far, I've been fairly disappointed in the Man-Eaters. Like, yeah, they can snipe some things, like, watch, they're gonna snipe that Bulgor right there. There we go, down he goes. But generally, I haven't been seeing too much value for them. It's a little bit disappointing, because I felt like they would be one of the more powerful ogre units, considering I think they're more expensive in cost than the Mournfangs are, but we're getting like 10 times as much value out of the Mournfangs than out of these guys. I mean, here they're focusing on the Centaurs, and yeah, they're doing some damage, but not nearly as much as I'd expect, especially considering that they've got buffs. I mean, generally speaking, of course, ogres aren't that strong, at least yet, except with the exception of being in a Slann army, but they are in a Slann army here. Although, to be fair, they're not getting a bunch of range buffs. Alrighty, let's check out what's going on here. A bunch of units have routed, and that is the first army that attacked us. The first army is nearly dead, with the fall of Malagor and, well, several of the Jabberslights, and I think this Gorgon's about to go as well, and I don't remember whether the other Gorgon is routed. Oh, it's right there. No, that's a Jabberslight. I know that it had 2 Gorgons. I don't remember what happened to the other one, whether it is dead or not, but regardless, they're having a bad time. Both of the old ones going into this blob of Gors and Ungors, and landing well done to Ritual for that one. You gotta love the effect every time I see it. It's a pretty nice one. Ooh, and since it landed on the hill, it's going sideways. It's a very lovely effect. Makes for some very nice cinematic shots. Oh, there's the other Gorgon. He's running away. He's basically dead. Probably should have had the Man-Eater shoot him down instead of executing Bulgors, which I guess is one thing that they do well. Oh, Magic Axe is dancing, or maybe it's taking shots from those ogre pistols. Anyway, as I was saying, the Mournfang Cavalry in the background chasing off any units like the Jabberslight and everything that they can get their hands on. That is an expensive unit. This Gorgon is also just about dead from the Temple Guard without even the help of the Mournfangs or the various ogres. And now the second and third armies are approaching here. They're going to start blobbing up here, but so are we, and to be honest, I think we have blob superiority here. The Temple Guard are really hard to deal with, and the ogres are adding additional splash damage to everything. Plus, we have our giant dinos all over the place. Yeah, and while we don't yet have access to... Ooh, and this is gonna be big. This is the spell that, spoiler alert, decides the battle. It's sort of even right now, right? But we have access to... oh, what is it called again? Fiery... Oh, I keep forgetting the name of the spell every time, because I keep confusing it with Fiery Convocation. I keep confusing it with Arcane Unforging. But yeah, when the enemy blobs up like this, like the Wind of Death being one of the best spells in the game, of course, this thing at clearing out blobs like this, absolutely incredible. Here comes the Phoenix. And this blob, nearly full HP, or getting close there with the exception of 1 or 2 units. Oh, they really shouldn't have blobbed up like this, these poor idiots. And that's another benefit of using a Death Star formation, I suppose. Oh, look at this thing. It really just reminds me of Wind of Death. Oh my god, that's brutal. It's just a sea of fire and blood. Oh my lord, oh wow, okay. And after that one spell, the entire blob coming off of nearly full HP is at about 25%, and pretty much all of them are wavering. And it appears all of them got terrified after that as well. I guess the combination of the psychology effects plus losing like half their army or 2/3 of their army in a single spell, man. Well, Caritral, with that one hit, I think you won the battle, so unfortunately that really didn't work out for the enemy, did it? I mean, this ambush. At least the ogres get a nice meal out of it. I thought that this would be a more ogre-focused battle, i.e. the ogres could have more fun, but really this was a Caritral battle, showing off the power of A, that Arcane Unforging on Malagor, and ripping him apart, and then B, the power of the Fiery Convocation. Still getting some fire support from the Man-Eaters, and you know, they've been firing pretty much this entire battle, and they've still got plenty of ammunition, and that's actually not good. It's considering their ammunition stocks are relatively low for a ranged unit. This is mostly because they have a difficult time aiming and stuff. Once again, I'm not entirely sure about this unit. I've tried using it to kill smaller units like Centaurs and stuff, and they did certainly damage the Centaur unit. I've tried using them to snipe lords and larger units, and they're still fairly meh. They just don't dish out nearly as much damage or provide nearly as much tactical flexibility as the Mournfangs do. The only reason really that I'd get more of them is, well, just variety for the ogre army, and I really like this army. I think it works quite well. Once again, considering the fact that ogres are pretty trash and for anybody but Slann, it's just a cool thing that we can use them like this for the Lizardmen. Plus, they've got some cool damn units. The Mournfangs especially are just so fun to watch do their thing and to chase down their meals. Sometimes you gotta work for your meals, I guess. And even when I watch them without clicking them, I can just hear them saying "biggest in the tribe" as every time you select them. There we go. Alrighty, and the battle is completely over. 0 enemy troop count out of 4,000. We lost very few units, and that Fiery Convocation, man. Oh, the sea of blood and fire. Caritral should be proud of himself. Look at him floating there, all smug. He's real smug about that one. I don't even know why, well, that's not his blood, I guess. He wasn't right in the thick of things. I'm actually impressed that he didn't get damaged at all, considering he has no armor and his melee defense is really low. But yeah, this poor army. They really, oh man, they really got wrecked for that ambush there. Ouch, ouch. And I suppose I mean, actually having a difficult time figuring out how that could have gone badly for us, the way that they had done it. They really should have kept back and probably maybe hit us from this side instead, so that they got their reinforcements as part of their army sooner. But then again, then they still would have blobbed up like they did, and then still suffered that Fiery Convocation, although obviously that wouldn't have been effective against the various bigger units. But still, heroic victory, obviously. Let's see how much damage. Well, I guess I'm very curious to see how much damage Caritral did with that spell. Alrighty, Pyrrhic victory, no heroic victory. Damn, I suppose that if nothing else, this proves just how viable ogres are when they're under the command of a Slann. They may be weak when other factions are involved, but especially with a unit of Temple Guard to hide behind, they can certainly rip armies apart. We were ambushed and outnumbered pretty badly, and they had some damn nice units. Well, first of all, they obviously had Malagor himself, who got ripped apart very quickly. They had those two Jabberslights. They had two Gorgons, so they're specialized at killing large units. What else did they have that was neat? Well, they had all these extra heroes come in, and then the Minotaurs come in about the from the extra two armies. But honestly, those got ripped apart so fast. But yeah, lots of big single entity units, which should, in theory, be very good at killing the ogres. The only ogre unit I think I've been very disappointed with is the Man-Eater pistols. I thought that they would be a lot more useful than they are. Like, it seems like they take too long to fire, and they have a difficult time lining up their shots properly. Yeah, occasionally they can snipe a unit or two, but overall, they don't dish out all that much damage, even compared to regular ogre units, which obviously can benefit a lot from their splash. So, yeah, but overall, very nice damage, 155,000 damage from Caritril. Why so much? His arcane, no, not his arcane unforging, but his fiery convocation ripped through the blob of both of those armies in that one move that essentially ended that battle, and damn, that must have gotten him an insane amount of HP damage. They were all blobbed up, and so were we in semi-Death Star formation. I guess I have been learning from previous battles just how effective the Death Stars are, although we don't have any revivification crystals in this army. I feel like I should replace at least one Temple Guard with at least one crystal. We'd probably get more mileage out of it, now that I think about it. Something to keep an eye on, but overall, very nice. The ogres, I think, deserve a feast for that, regardless of the fact that Exterminate would be probably more useful. Feast and kill. Well done to Caritril. Very, very well done, and damn, Malagor dropped fast. Our ambusher discovered, yada yada yada, and we defeated Malagor, but honestly, well, extra leadership. Probably kind of helpful when fighting as ogres, because their leadership is kind of meh, but I gotta say, this is kind of trash. Malagor appears to have one of the worst defeated stats I've ever seen. Leadership +5 when fighting beastmen, who the hell cares? What a terrible trait. We should continue upgrading our ogres, although I do want to get that wind wave. You know what? But the extra research to keep it over the 1200. But I really want that wind wave. And we also need to keep upgrading our ogres, and we also got to keep in mind that the ogres are not fully maxed out. 60, 44, 194, and 100. Pretty good, but it'll get up there as we get more and more stuff from these red lines. Honor guards will really help as well, plus 9% weapon and missile strength. Oh, you don't have Root Marcher either? I've been really focusing on getting these ogres up and running. More armor out of that? More melee defense as well would really help. Probably, leadership and missile resistance on the ogres. Basically everything. We want pretty much everything here for the ogres. So, yeah, do we get that Astral Oracle? I mean, attrition -5. That would also help the ogres, but the wind wave. The precious, precious wind wave. You know what, if nothing else, we should still probably move towards Windwave just for the extra damage to hordes. Although you're doing pretty good at dishing out damage to hordes with that fiery convocation, as we just saw. Plus, we got to remember that it is armor-piercing damage. Can we get without that? I think maybe we can live without it. Let's get Arcane Convergence for now and just move towards Windwave anyway. I would also love to get the Slann Force Field ASAP. Man, this guy has way too much stuff that he needs to get. Anyway, Caritril, take Dragonhorn Mines, would you? I think this one should be very much auto-resolvable. Yeah, basically no damage. After all that, I think you earned it. Occupy, please. Right there. Confident attacker, I should say so. After you turned that ambush on its head and obliterated that enemy. Let us also then move you into alignment of monuments for the taxation rate, if nothing else. I think we can delete this from Mekrin, though. I think I kept it last time, but I don't think we really needed all that much anymore. You can also get yourself food and money. Do we upgrade this stuff or do we upgrade Ekrund? Honestly, none of this stuff really matters. And we just keep it at level 3. Oh, and I guess you can go after Morgheim next. Although if there's no stack there, it's not going to be much. Now you're not going to want to peace out. Damn, because he's going to move away now. What if he jumps down here and starts annoying these guys? Although I guess we could send Pradat after him if he isn't able to build a full stack. So that's an option. Alrighty, well with that, let's see. How are we for time here? Alright, still got time, still got time. That battle certainly took some time, but nowhere near to the point where it's an issue. Alright, Cytochrome, you're still sitting here, and I don't see any new islands that have respawned, although I suppose if Malagor comes down here again, you're going to be needed on this coast. Just looking for any respawned islands, but it doesn't look like it. Moff Catel, you know where you're going. Go help out with those orcs. I guess you're going to move through this direction? Would it be faster than moving around like this? I don't know. I don't think it matters. Move here, I guess. Go, 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 Moff Catel. You've got more battles in your future as well. Tehenowen. Oh. I forgot to auto-resolve this. Okay, you, goodbye. Tehenowen. You shouldn't have any trouble with this auto-resolve. That a little bit of damage, but we can exterminate those ogres. No. Orcs. Orcs, not ogres. We don't want to exterminate ogres. They are friends. Mount Squighorn, go, go, go. And auto-resolve this as well. This is also pathetic. And occupy. Occupy the Silver Road. Beautiful. Potion of Healing. Ooh, yes, that's a nice pickup. Pretty much always a nice pickup, but yes. Pillars of Grugni. I think both of you are going to need walls. Everything here is going to need walls because this is going to be our border. I don't see bothering with too many of the orcs here, although I'm willing... Oh, man, they probably have all this territory as well. Well, they were the third strongest faction when we declared war on them, so yeah. Alrighty, alignment of monuments and more research rate, but even more importantly... oh man, 1204. We cannot lose this. Keep getting that research rate. Ooh, Mazdamundi's at level 37. That's what I like to see. Keep maxing him out. I forgot what I was getting. I completely forgot. I don't think we're getting maintenance. I think I originally wanted to get honor guards, and we absolutely can, but I think we'd have to skip a bunch of stuff. We don't need unfathomable presence, and we'd have to keep level 1 on all this stuff, which is kind of unfortunate. Even Comet of Cassandora, which we use every time we... Every time we use him, and then we wouldn't be able to get Exorcism either, which is nice. And we definitely can't get Astral Oracle or anything up here. He just doesn't have enough points. Okay. Well, Honor Guards would help his entire army. But the question is, what do we get? I mean, missile strength, ammunition, and reload time would certainly help all the extra range dinos that we have now. Wouldn't help the melee guys. And Slann Fury would help everybody, but it's only +8, which is a little bit weak. Although this is also missile strength +8, so do we want the extra 8% ammunition, or do we want 8%? I honestly think that Slann Fury is probably better than Tepok's Wisdom. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd love the extra stuff, but I feel like 8% ammunition, 8% reload time is worse than 8% weapon strength. Because, once again, that helps everybody, including Cricket, including all the Temple Guard, who otherwise don't benefit from it at all, and even the range units, because they do go into melee periodically. So, yeah, it's just the ammunition is making me second guess this, because extra ammunition for the Basties with solar engines would be nice. But yeah, nonetheless, I think we're going to go for Slann Fury. Mix it up. And yeah, ignore the rest of the magics. We have Greater Arcane Conduit. We have all the good stuff minus Lord of the Solar City, which we're getting to. So 37, 38, 39, 40, 40. Because you get 2 points at 40 unless I'm mistaken. And then if we don't, then we just don't get Honor Guard. Yeah, it would be nice to have both Honor Guards and Unified Consciousness after all. Anyway, that's it for you, Mazdamundi. You don't need to move. Cytochrome, you're staying where you are. Tehanawan, Karitril, Nakai. You, I believe, we're going out here. Move through this, please. I still don't see no chaos. You can keep picking up islands, I guess. Until chaos comes here, you can take a nice swim. We're now Saltwater Kroxigor. Sunken War. Oh, 1,500, come on. Well, upkeep -10 for all units. That'll help on Nakai's army, at least. How close are you to losing Exterminate, though? 5 turns. Okay, we need to get that back up. Oh, and this place is... it's in a storm as well. Oh, well. Who else do we have other than Nakai? Pradat, you are staying where you are. Tepti. No island nearby to send you to, huh? Wait. There's a mysterious island right there. Kind of dangerous, because if chaos spawns right on top of you, you're gonna have a really bad time. Well, let's hope that it doesn't. I mean, if he dies, he dies. What are you gonna do? We can't just assume, what's turn 141? Who knows? What if chaos comes at 160? Are we supposed to just keep our armies there and never move them again? I mean, what if chaos never comes? Because it feels like they should have come ages ago. Our empire is huge, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with the size of the empire. So yeah, I think get to turn 160. If we've killed the orcs and if we've finished all of our techs and chaos has still not come, then we're just gonna call it without bothering with them. Because as I said, I originally just wanted Kroq-Gar, and we have him. Well, we've gotten to him. I.e., we've united the territories. Oh, wait. Confederation. Payments. Plus, we obviously have limited time left. Damn, still not that. 135, moving to 182. I mean, it's certainly getting up there. I guess we could give you another small gift. Would you be willing to join the war against Grimgor now? Start helping taking his territory. Maybe lose an army or two. Still low. Still low. We could save for 100k, maybe let him do it. I really want him to do this just to start losing armies, because if he's weaker, he'll be easier to confederate. I really don't care if he loses territory, because we're just going to take it all anyway. Yeah, you know what? I'd love to spend the money, but we're going to save it. We're going to save it, and we're going to try to get him to join us via that method. I don't know if it'll work, but we can certainly try. All right, don't care about this Lord Not Move. Don't care about the settlement upgrades because we are saving, even though it would certainly be nice. Let's end the turn, and let's proceed. Divine Architecture. Well, we definitely got to save for that. What else were you losing? Divine Architecture. Ancient Treasures Unearthed is, I think, a 75 cost, but we can't go below our current research rate. So yeah. Wait, what do we have here? Oh right, we use the right of Sotek as well. Gotta wait 4 or 5 turns now then to summon our next Slann. Oh man, and Gorok probably has a bunch of Slann we could use too, to get even more alignments and just have everything up permanently. Alright, Grimgor. Success. Ooh, are you gonna attack? Oh, look, he's building a bunch of Black Orcs. Oh! It looks like you're wanting to fight Gorok. That's not enough. That is not enough. Gorok and his 2 minions there will be able to take care of that. You're crazy. It's not going to be a close victory, AI. Not even close. If it didn't kill our units, I would auto-resolve this. Because this is actually going to be a lot easier than it seems, even with all of these Black Orcs. Unfortunately, because we just had a cinematic battle, I am going to have to make a quick cut here to comment over that. When we come back, we'll do this, and then I guess that'll be pretty much it for this episode. So here comes the cut. There it is, and let's just jump right into it. I don't think the cinematic battle is necessary. I'm pretty sure this battle will sort of take care of itself. I mean, how would they even kill Gorok? Like, Gorok himself might be... Huh. Should we just send Gorok into the fray just to see? I mean, over time, he'd start taking damage from the Black Orcs. Gorog, do it. We'll send, I guess, well, Zyri needs to be careful. Ooh, actually, maybe we'll have Zyri kill that Great Goblin Shaman. You know what, you stay here and get ready to attack him. And then we can follow up with the dinos. Oracles can provide some fire support. You guys can support Gorog, but we don't want these guys to get surrounded because they'll get killed. And then let's just take the ones that have the most HP. In fact, wait, 30, 13, 27, 16, you guys can go back. In fact, be all the way back here with the hurt units right there. And then you guys can follow up. Oh, you're kind of in a bad place as well. You know what, let's give you some heals. In fact, let's give you guys some heals too. Gorok, you go out there. Alright, and everybody else, I think, you know what, blob up. Blob up. You'll get surrounded anyway. Nothing's gonna stop that or change that. So let's just do this. Then we'll hit all of you with the Earthblood. Start deployment, yes. You, overcast Earthblood on all of the dinos, please. They're attacking us. Oh, are they just gonna send in their wolf riders? Ooh, you know what, oracles, you can shoot those down. Gorok, back off a little bit while we actually employ our range a little bit. Yeah, and I want you to heal from that Earthblood. All right, just get close enough. For the, yeah, they're not gonna kill Gorok with that. In fact, they're just gonna waste their ammo like this. In fact, if they want to just stand there and not achieve anything, I'd be perfectly happy to keep using Earthbloods and healing our dinos to full. All right, you're gonna charge Gorok. Good luck with that one, and I guess you guys can help him out. There you go. Yeah, good luck. I think they're taking a lot more damage than Gorok is, which is, I believe, nothing. And they're gonna try to run away or try to change positions or something, but we got ourselves yet another Earthblood. Don't even need to include Gorok in it, because he's just fine and that unit is out of the picture. Come on, Black Orcs. Are you really gonna send Goblin Wolf Riders? Alright, how are you for the heals? It's getting there. It's getting there. Keep me that Earthblood on there. You still have Life Bloom. I hit you with Earthblood, didn't I? I feel like I did. I guess that already ended. Alrighty, charge number 2 against Gorok. Oh, these guys are going to try to avoid him. That's probably smart, to be perfectly honest. Another overcharge Earthblood right there. Oh, you're probably not being hit because you're... Okay, yeah, other units are being... Who's getting the Earthbloods? Oh, the Oracles are. Alright, well, Gorok, start fighting. You guys help him out. Group 2, start moving in. Right there. And then I guess you guys can proceed with this. And you, where are you? Oh, a unit of orcs is coming after you. Go after that Goblin Shaman. There we go. I should have turned that off. Where is Gorok? Completely unharmed. Might as well buff everybody up while you're here. And you know what? I guess we can use another Earthblood, and we can also start dropping some... you know what I should have done? I should have specifically targeted the Basti, for example. Doesn't really matter. We're not gonna get damaged here. I want to drop 2 Comets of Cassandora right on this, and I think that'll basically end this battle. Ew, go after their Goblin Great Shaman. Oh, you know what we could do? We could give you an Earthblood as well. Oh, we could also do another Wind Blast after these guys are dead. Comet of Cassandora 1. Ooh, actually, the Black Orcs are surviving that. Not that we've taken any damage. Gorok's still completely unharmed. Everybody keep doing your thing. I guess we should set you guys up to attack everybody. And where's that Oracle? Earthblood not ready? Oh, yes, it is ready. There you go. There you go. Hey, are you actually hurting Zyri? Zyri, just keep healing. Good job to the Black Orcs for, surviving this long. Not surprising. We've seen just how well they can perform, and there we go. There's the Wah activation. Well, they're still in a bad way because of the Lord's gonna be dead soon. How are our dinos? I mean, at this point, it's mainly just worrying that our dinos will get hurt. You guys, I guess, can both power yourselves up a little bit. And, oh, we also have one of these spawned. Let's spawn it right on top of the range units while they're engaged. And also, to get away from the Black Orcs, let's not have you get surrounded. Terminators, come in, please. Zyri, get out and chase down their Lord. Keep killing their Black Orcs. Do we have any fast units over here? I guess we have Skinks. We probably could have used this. Oh, they're going to send their Fanatics through their own Black Orcs. Although I do imagine that's not going to do a crazy amount of damage anyway. Gorok, keep attacking. Yeah. Yeah, Gorok is hilariously difficult to kill, as we've seen time and again. This is why I wanted to get him to personally duel Grimgor, but we got, I guess, the closest thing we were going to get to it anyway. Oh, wow. It looks like every shot from the oracles does explode a black orc. The only unfortunate thing, I guess, about it is the fact that... Oh, yeah, you're the temple guard, right. The only unfortunate thing about it is that... oh, why did you stop? Did you really get engaged by these goblins? Oh, for the love of... what I kept saying was really unfortunate is they have very little ammunition. Third time's the charm, I guess we're trying to say that. Oh, I do love watching those shots connect, though, I gotta say. Probably should be trying to work on killing the rest of the black orcs. They're just about out of the picture, though. We've healed up nicely, I think. Gorok, keep doing your thing, and I guess apply some stand your ground, not that we really needed. Did it say it was going to be a Pyrrhic victory or something silly like that? I remember thinking that whatever it said it was going to be, it was silly. Alrighty, well, oh, these black orcs are still alive. Well, you can charge them. I do still want to deplete the numbers of enemies here, although I guess you guys can fire on this because we don't care about the friendly fire. And you know what we can also do? No, I was about to say overcharge your wind blast, but then again it doesn't do any armor piercing damage. I don't remember if it does armor piercing when overcharged. Guess we'll find out in a few. You guys keep attacking. Yeah, see, even our Saurus aren't hurt because they have enough sustain. And there we go. You're gonna help out with that. Just, you know what? Let's move Gorok into attacking the black orcs as well. Otherwise Zyri over here is gonna get hurt again, and he was already hurt in the first place. I think I'm kind of tempted to move him back. You know what, send the Saurus in as well, and I didn't even group up the dinos. I didn't even bother, clearly. Alright, you guys are almost out of ammo. Go after those range units, then. And, yeah, everybody charge them black orcs. Maybe you want to go charging those range units, then? Although I guess you'll be out of range of the heals, but... Oh, you know what? I actually think I'd rather have you chase down those black orcs and kill as many as possible. Battle should be over any second. Our Terminators are out of the picture and got wrecked by the black orcs, but of course these are unbuffed Temple Guard. So, yeah, they were never going to do crazy amounts. Alrighty, there the battle is, but we should try to chase down as many units as possible, just because this army will otherwise survive. I do want to get a heal on Zyri again, so he doesn't die next turn, and then the fast units, you all chase everything down. There we go. Wait, who's this? Who's chasing stuff down? Wait, why are you fast enough? A Saurus Scar Veteran is fast enough to chase down? Their speed is 41. Oh, you're down to 26. Oh, something's slowing them down. I wonder what that is. What is slowing you down so much? I don't know. Now, oh, you're probably getting poisoned by the missiles there. That's it. That's it. You go chase down these black orcs. I'll speed it up in a second. I just want to make sure everybody is attacking who they should be. There we go. I think they are. And just try to deplete black orc numbers. Yeah, I'm very impressed with the black orcs. Damn. That makes me want to play a greenskin campaign. Alright, keep going, keep going. Oh, you get another Earthblood. Yeah, put it on Zyri then. Not overcast, but it's fine. And how are we doing here? That unit shouldn't survive, but I think this one, unfortunately, will. Just try to get another charge in there. Don't you stop, buddy. Don't you stop. You don't stop either. 8 left. I do wonder how many need to be alive for the unit to survive. I'm willing to bet it's not 2. So, we're good. Close victory? What are you talking about? We didn't lose any, we didn't lose any units, and I don't think anybody got hurt. Oh wait, maybe you got hurt, or were you already that? No, these guys were the ones that were already back. I didn't even send them into battle. We gained HP here. How is this a close victory game? What the hell are you talking about? Like, it should at least, I know that the calculation of that is wonky, but it should at least calculate it to, you know, take into account damage taken in a battle. I don't know, man. Alright, exterminate those guys, and I can't tell whether the army is dead. No, I think it moved back to Iron Rock. Yeah, there it is. Not quite. What is this? What is happening here? Oh, he intercepted a beast path. Word the Heart Ripper. I think he was trying to run away. Wait, is this their last, is this their last lord? I think this is their last lord. Huh, exterminate? Will the faction be destroyed? Yeah, faction destroyed, Harbinger of Disaster. Wow, they could have survived if only he didn't try to use those beast baths to get the hell out of there. Wow. Unfortunate for them. Hey, don't steal our tech. Wait, that doesn't lower our tech, does it? We're still 1242. So we still have all the ones everywhere, which is quite lovely. But anyway, unfortunately this time we are out of time, and I am going to defeat the Lord Man. Not going to happen. I'm gonna call this episode here. We're gonna try to save up for sequence of the either. But anyway, next time we continue our fights against the orcs. We've gotten some damn good fights out of it, and I hope to get some damn good fights more. I am going to also try to diplomatize in such a way that the last defenders declare war on Grimgor. I think that would really benefit us. A, because they'll start annoying them here, and B, maybe they will start losing territory, and C, since they're not really willing to confederate for the amount of money that we're giving them, maybe they will feel a little bit more worried about this, i.e. because the orcs are reasonably strong, at the very least stronger than them, even with the losses they've suffered. So we shall see about that next time, and continue attacking the orcs until chaos comes, if chaos ever comes. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. This looks like another great fight for Tehenaman, so stay tuned for that. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.